Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right, here we go. House of Dragon, Season 2, Episode 6. Will my life be destroyed after watching this? I don't know. If you're worried about or you're anticipating last week's episode, I had an audio fuck up. Who cares? It's a boring episode anyways. Onward. Here we go.
We are ready.
So this is when they actually fight Damon, I would think, right?
I suppose you will make
Riverlands.
for Harrenhal at once.
I want you to send a raven to King's Landing. Tell my brother we are ready to march. As soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us. On Vega.
And until the prince makes his answer, my lord?
My men have had a long march. They are most eager to embrace the hospitality of your keep.
Okay, I don't know if I like they're making the Lannisters overly pussies. Like, yeah, we're not fighting till Aemon and that giant fucking dragon show up. Otherwise, like, feed us wine and pussy, I guess.
What's the point of the army if you have a dragon?
Tell your brother that if he does not deliver his host to Harrenhal with haste.
See, I don't know if the dragon's insurance or if the army's insurance. Like,
I have a task for you.
I don't know.
Well, Sir Dylan. Make an alliance with the tribe.
Like a dragon could wipe out
I've had enough of this
a whole
cursed
army,
blockade.
a whole city.
My prince, you cannot mean to treat with the free cities. Captains
It makes them pointless.
mercenaries, a little more than pirates.
If you have a dragon, you win.
And he has the biggest one we've ever seen in Game of Thrones TV history. And apparently the quickest, because it fucked up that quick fucking, Rhaenys fucking dragon.
What did Jody say? A whale on wings?
Yes, the giant beluga whale. Fucking wings. That's also the sneakiest. They're calling him Your Grace, by the way.
Set out for Harrenhal, I think.
Your Grace, if Daemon prevails in the Riverlands, I no longer have the numbers to challenge him. We lost much at Rook's Rest, as you all know.
The longer we wait, the more chance he will prevail. My uncle is a challenge I welcome. If he dares face me.
I mean, Rhaenys fucked you up, head up, bro. You've only killed me with sneak attacks.
You served the realm well. At a time of need. That need is ended. You are no longer obliged.
It's not a matter of obligation. This council is needed for tempering voice.
But more than enough of those, if you ask me.
You have the impetuousness of youth. And its arrogance. Neither of which is to be desired
I
in a
release
king.
you of your seat. Such as it was.
Oh,
Sure, I'll be much pleased to return to more domestic pursuits.
Okay. So now they have officially stripped Alicent of her powers now. So everyone who was telling me, Alicent has no power, she has no power, now they're officially stripped. Officially now. Before, she had a voice. She had a voice, like, Aemon just said it. She had a voice with Aegon. And then Aemon's like, well, father has died. Aegon is no longer capable. You're no longer needed. Go do some civil duties or whatever, raise kids or watch your grandchildren or fucking sew or whatever. That's all you're useful for now. Now she has no power. So people telling me like, oh, she has no choice, she can't do anything. Like, she could have the entire time. I just want that on record. Pressing play.
Well, they even showed Rhaenyra going to her, like, for one of the last times she had power. Like, yo, you can end this shit right now.
Yes. Exactly.
But it was like, what was it? It was like an ego thing where like she thought she still had Well, it's like so people have been saying she didn't have power.
Yes, people are saying she has no power or she's brainwashed a certain way, which even that has more credence than saying like,
I agree. I agree with the second part because like what principles was she standing on when Rhaenyra was telling her like, yo, you're full of shit. Obviously, like yeah, they did the lazy shit where like Rhaenyra could have told her to look at the sword, look at the dagger, look at
yes,
the tail on it. But
put it in the fire and look and read it, or have someone
well,
read it
yeah,
for you.
put that you can put that to the side. What was she standing on that made her feel like, oh, is it just that they were her kid? I feel like it's ego. Like, nah, they were my kids, and I struggled. I had to
Yeah.
do all this shit. I didn't wash this guy's ass for years,
Had to sleep with this
and
scarred
now,
up,
yeah,
pus leaking.
yeah, now like those fucking kids, she did all this fucking machinations for. Like they they both fucked her over, and now she has nothing. Like
I'm sorry, the CGI dragon battle episode 4, she made
yeah,
it sound like oh no, it was a ploy to get you on the throne, and like we're the ones who got you here. Me, your grandfather, aka Otto, even your
yeah,
brother and
yeah,
Kristen Cole, we all worked to get you on the throne, and you're just our dummy that we're supposed to be able to like you're gonna listen to us when we say to do this or that.
yeah, that's how I took it. That's how I took it.
But people keep telling me she has no power though. Like she was
Bro,
powerless. Now she's powerless, but before she had fucking power.
She set all these fucking things in motion with
Yes,
the
a lot of
king,
this.
the prince that was promised, Aegon, and it was like comical. Like, yo, this guy's in a brothel. Like, you can't even find this guy. This guy ain't a fucking king. He's not fucking Jon Snow, bro. He's not Ned Stark. He ain't even Robert Baratheon. Like, this guy's a clown.
And Viserys was saying Rhaenyra is going to take my spot through the
The whole
entire
time.
series
Yeah,
until
the
his
whole
last
time.
breath. Okay.
And this is like, yeah, and that's a direction. I don't know, like, I didn't read the books, but going off what the show is telling me, the show is telling me that Allison's a fucking idiot. And
Yeah.
now it's like, it's bearing fruit 1,000 miles a minute.
Well, she's wrecked now because
Yeah.
the puppet king Aegon is now fucked up, and the one who wanted
Okay.
power is now in power, and
Yeah.
just took your shit away, Allison.
The competent one is like, yeah, I don't need no fucking handicap bars.
What was Jody saying? Like, if it was up to Allison, she wants peace. She would have made a peace deal if it was up to her. It's like,
It
well,
was up
where?
to her.
She had plenty
She
of opportunities to say something and
she was
do
Fed
something.
City. Yeah, she was Fed City. She was like she wanted peace, but her ego was telling her, I need Rhaenyra to bend the knee. Then we can have peace.
Exactly. Exactly. Great point.
And now that's all wrecked.
We did a lot to put you in power. Like, come on, bro.
Now Rhaenyra looks like she's 100% in the right.
Yes. You're playing teams. There you go. Win for Rhaenyra's team, I guess. Perceptive wise, right now, but they probably get wrecked. I don't know. This is what Jody was asking for. Oh my
are
god.
of noble birth, and I had always heard, as you know, that the Darklins and the Targaryens had some common blood. I looked into the history, and indeed it is true. Your
God, it's so.
grandmother,
I don't like this. I
was
don't like
born
this.
a Targaryen princess, and I have been thinking, could it be possible?
Why are they doing that?
To even consider such a thing. I must protest, Your Grace. The
So
risk
they're gonna take
involved in such
quasi-random. If they introduce like a random, even though we've seen him before, he took Rhaenyra to the fucking King's Landing.
Your Grace honors me beyond.
Oh, this is what she was talking about at the end of the last episode.
They're gonna ask him to fucking ride a
You-
dragon.
Understand your peril.
It just sucks that you don't know who the fuck this guy is. There's no weight behind it. That's the only thing that sucks, man. It's like, oh, this could have been great, but
Yeah.
you need to have like a little bit of an origin story. Like, oh no, you're keeping this guy in the fray. Like, no, this guy's important.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if
like
you
why
don't.
she trusts him. Like
He's
with
just
all that.
around. He's kind
Yeah.
of like around in the background, and we heard some mentions of him, like, "Oh, that's my
Yeah,
house or my
that's
family
right.
fighting
Wow,
over
man.
there." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not enough, man. Like
True.
you gotta have him have a Jorah type arc,
True.
or
Very true.
even bro, even those guys that died protecting the wall, like even those guys.
Yes. Like, well, something that we're like, oh, this guy's like a
Yeah.
hero and he's worthy of being on.
Yes,
Or
he's a
hero or
hero
villain. Hero or villain. And
or
like
villain.
he's worthy of the magnitude of riding a dragon. As far like for Game of Thrones fans, that's supposed to be like epic, right?
That's bro. It's like bro. This is the equivalent of anybody being able to be a Jedi. This is the equivalent to me. This is the equivalent. Like
Story
no
writing
offense.
wise. Story writing wise. Because
Yeah, story writing. Like you can't have fucking mitochondrias in your fucking blood, and that's like nah, bro.
well, Ant, in the books, that character might be like super epic. That we just like
Yeah,
that in the show we're not getting that to where like in the
no,
book
we
he's
didn't get
worthy of
that.
having that fucking
They might
dragon,
have
right?
done it better in the books. I fucking hope they
We
did.
can only assume it.
I hope they did it better than books because this is trash.
That would be like so lazy, right? Like if we just have to like
It's too fucking lazy, bro. You
preemptively.
do a little 5 minute soliloquy in the prior episode at the
Can we?
end, like some of these guys got fucking trash ass dialogue between her and her son, and then they start this episode, and now this guy's gonna he's gonna be anointed to that. Like even the fucking Baratheon bastard, bro. Like come on, man, you gotta have good pacing, bro.
Yes.
Good reasons to like be like, oh nah, I like this guy. The show has to be like, nah, you like this guy, like you want this guy to be that guy. You just can't be some fucking random guy.
Be hilarious is if he tries and the dragon just burns him. It's like,
I think
all right, try
at
someone
this
else.
time, yeah, it's I feel bad because as like lazy as it looks, it's like all right, he's just trying to do the noble thing and shit, but then he just get burnt. Like all right,
Yeah. So as you
but
can
again,
tell,
I
we
have
have not
no
read the
faith.
books. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no faith that let's say he does get burned, and they get all right, like oh we got right now, like all right, on to the next. Like on to the next isn't gonna get that time to be developed either.
Exactly. There is no
That's the
like.
problem, bro. At least this guy we've seen him like sneaker. Like that's all we get from this guy. He sneaked her into King's Landing. I think that was him. I'm not even sure that was him.
I think that was him. I'm pretty sure that was him. He was dressed as like a preacher or something, whatever he was. He snuck her in,
Yeah.
I believe.
And I just want to say, I already see what we're about to see right here. What would that dipshit say in their writing? Like, yo, this show is spiritual. This shit with Damon is spiritual.
Stop it! It's a bad
So,
dream
yo,
sequence bullshit.
if the Holy Ghost ever appeared to this guy, that he'd fucking call the U.S. Marshals on him, bro.
U.S. Marshals.
He would call the U.S. Marshals on the Holy Spirit, bro.
Oh man.
Well, how can we do this with the show? Just be like, well, it must be in the book. Like we're not seeing
Well,
it,
they're
so we just.
diverting from the book too, Jesse. That's the thing about it, man. Like,
Yeah.
But like,
at least according to Jody, they're diverting. They're diverting from the book as well. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck we're watching. But yeah, go ahead.
right, but it's like you don't give any other shows that kind of like
No.
leeway
Well,
to just
we don't, but
presume
someone else does.
that like, well, it's got to be somewhere. It's like we just don't know about it.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's the elephant in the room, bro. This show started from a series of books. Then the show became better than the book, in my opinion. And now, you kind of have to live with that reality.
Yeah.
That book. This isn't the books, and if you don't read the books, it's like you're kind of like in a no-win situation if you didn't read the books.
Well,
But I think it's worse if you read the books and then you want to watch. I don't want to watch something I already know the story of.
I I feel like I feel like you could fucking like separate the two and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take the show for what they give me. I think you could do that. I think many people can do that. Some people don't want to, which is some of these fucking idiots, and they're actually mind melting their audience. Like some of these YouTubers, like, oh well, you guys have a big surprise coming. Like they're doing that type of shit because they know that they read the books, and they do fucking Easter egg hunts or they're nerdrotic types. Like, oh, hey guys, I liked it a little bit more in the books, but this was pretty good. And their whole opinion comes from watching these channels instead of like watching it for their own fucking eyes. They're kind of fucked. But for us, we could do it. I think we could do it if we wanted to. I don't care to read the books personally. I'm in the cinema. I want to see what they give me here, but you could do it. I could do it. Jessica could do it. Anyone in here can fucking do it. I'm very sure of that. So
I think the Jedi point was really good. Like, anybody could be a Jedi.
From a
So,
storytelling standpoint, Jordan's right. That's
like,
how it feels.
I mean, what that means, like, I mean, I don't know. Did I miss that? Maybe in the Game of Thrones. Like, I thought the whole thing was that this family, it's a pure family that can, that's why they inbreed so much,
Well,
so they
no,
can
well, it's
ride the dragon.
it's not about the lineage for me. It's about you gave me a show before this show, and in that show, the smallest of characters, if later on you're gonna utilize them to be something like more
yes,
than what they appear, you are given time to know who they are, their pros and cons. Are they in like the traditional sense, are they a good person or a bad person? You were shown their
yes,
flaws and like their
yes.
pros and shit. Like like they're actually people. Like you, like, oh, I understand this person. Like this person, whenever some situation appears, Joffrey does this. Whenever a situation appears, Jon Snow does that. Like you know which way they're gonna go most of the time, except Littlefinger and Daenerys.
Actually, Jon Snow's a great example here. If we never found out, or let's say it was never the case that Jon Snow was part Targaryen, it would
Yeah,
still be epic. It'd still be cool and epic if he rode a dragon. Like based on his character and the build-up they gave him, like,
yeah,
oh fuck, he wants to fight the Night King. He has something that utilizes fire, like a dragon, regardless of what blood he has. I mean, the blood makes way more sense, right? Him being Targaryen makes way more sense. But if that
yeah,
wasn't the case, if you're gonna have a character who doesn't have Targaryen blood, let's say Jon didn't have that, he would have made perfect sense. He falls in love with Daenerys. She teaches him to ride a dragon. He burns the fucking Night King with him, or whatever they come up with, right?
bro. It's sad, bro. The storyline of how you found out that the way they set that up, that you found out that he was Targaryen, is more in depth than fucking Damon's whole character to this point. You got more out of that. Like less than a quarter of John's story was more in depth than this guy's entire fucking storyline in this show so far.
Hey man, in certain cases, dream sequences work to tell you about what's going on in a character's mind. In this one, no, because you had an entire season before this. You tried to
Yeah,
make him look
you
like a
jumped it,
badass the entire time. You didn't try to go into the depths of Damon. You just told me like, oh, Damon's really
and you
cool and
time
badass and
jump,
dark.
and you time jump, bro. You did. I had no clue what the fuck this guy was. I had no clue what
Yeah,
3/4 of the fucking cast were
yeah.
because you kept time jumping, and when you time jumped, they were like in different part of their life. Like Damon at a certain point was like a fucking a wholesome father and shit for like 2 episodes and shit. And then the
To
lady,
kids we don't really know. Also,
yeah,
like, why are they worth? Like, even that. Like, why are they worthy
in
dragon
another
riders, bro? Like, we
in
don't fucking know them
another
either. Like,
in
fuck.
another fucking in another part, he's a horse whisperer killing his fiance. I mean his wife. Like, come on, bro. All
Somehow
right,
fans
cool.
missed that. Yeah, let's keep it going. Somehow
Okay.
fans missed the horse whispering part, but all right, here we go.
Like Damon's, he's deep.
Damon has regrets. Like it's a dream sequence of his regret. It's so cliche, stupid, and let's be honest, boring when you had dragon epic fairy tale bullshit happening, bro. Like, what are we doing?
He's the emo warrior.
Now, do you see now, Ebenezer Damon? I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Do you regret what you did?
He's Bill Murray and shit.
Do you regret what you did?
May I be of assistance, always?
Bill Murray Scrooge.
Look at him. What day is it? Is it Christmas?
Enough sleep. This old place is mocking me. Sit. Whatever your game is strong, I assure you,
Bro,
your king is on his guard. Yes.
isn't there a witch there that he's like, that was doing spells and shit? Like, what are we... This is a waste of time. Can we kill Damon now? Can we kill him now? Please? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking he gets fucking ate. I'm thinking this fool gets ate by the dragon, bro.
Me too. I don't expect him to survive.
He's gonna fucking put his hand out for the dragon to smell him. And the dragon's gonna be like, ew, and burn his ass down. Or blade him in half or something.
Is the dragon a child or?
He reached for a sword, he's fucked.
Yeah. It's a child. It's a child.
I need scaling, Anthony.
It's not small, but it's small.
Yeah, well, it's smaller than Vega. No. This dragon's fucking playing them, bro. It's pump faking. It's like, yo, free meal?
Free meal.
But yo.
Nah, yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead, man.
He's dead.
I want it to be super quick. You want
He's
to see?
dead. Yeah, the cuts are making me think he's dead, bro.
This music is pump faking. Pump fake music.
I think he's dead, bro.
Me too.
Yo, why is he walking so slow, bro?
He's not showing comfort with the.
He's gonna stick his hand out, like, smell my hand.
Yo, he's stiff as hell, bro.
He's gonna try to ride the back of it.
If you're scared, you're gonna.
Is he scared?
That's not a good thing.
He's dead.
That's what killed the other dragons, right? When,
I've done it.
or Aegon. His dragon felt his fear.
He's dead.
Get shit on, you fucking
Get shit on, bro.
What a fucking stupid idea was this, bro?
Yo, he can. Yo.
Oh, he cut his
Yeah,
neck.
no, he's done.
He just cut his neck, right? Sure.
I know someone shoot him with an arrow, bro. Put him out of his misery.
I thought he was just killing himself.
Yo, ain't he gonna eat him?
Alan.
It's not in the budget, Anthony. He ate him off screen.
Yeah, you're right.
He just cooked him first.
This ship will sail in a few days' time. When I took my first
You're
command.
telling me that random dude has more
You distinguished yourself.
dragon blood in him than this guy?
And you have the respect.
Who's from, like, their home fucking city or whatever?
Fine choice for this post.
Apparently he didn't have any.
But that random fuckface did?
They got white in their
Oh,
blood,
this
bro.
guy, bro! Fuck, alright. This guy.
I told you this guy would be a factor.
This guy, man.
It's either that or the fish.
Nothing but fish in this damn city.
He's gonna be the guy who's been hiding the entire show is gonna be the next dragon rider.
Eat with it.
And the fucking what's her name?
Yeah, they made the right choice there, I'll tell you that.
What's her name?
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
Fucking Damon's
Knowing
whore.
they're banqueting every night at the
Who's
castle.
now
Yeah,
like
but this guy's like a scumbag, bro.
My
yeah.
girls were
The
taken to the Red
Rhaenyra's
Keep
Master
years ago.
Whisper's gonna find this dude.
Feasting and merriment for the
Yeah,
new
I
Prince
saw that.
Regent.
So they showed this guy in 3 minutes of the show. We don't know if he's bullshitting or he's actually the actual bastard brother of Daemon and Viserys. And now he's back, which makes, like, okay, that means he is that. Otherwise, we're not showing this guy again.
Bastard. He talks like he knew Viserys they were besties.
Exactly, which means there's a lot of off-screen things or flashbacks that's going to happen or whatever to explain this.
If you recall.
Cannot destroy his own city.
Neither can they overthrow him.
Maybe not, but it is harder to wage war abroad when you must also keep peace at home.
Oh, she's gonna start an uprising inside the castle, inside the kingdom.
Maybe,
If
but
I may, Your
it's not like they
Grace.
were just unwilling to do that.
This...
They showed that guy again. Oh
There ain't
shit.
nothing left.
You're right, man. And this woman again.
I'll take anything.
It's gonna be a Civil War thing.
Yeah,
It's already a Civil War, but they're gonna like overdo it.
Yeah, they're gonna Civil War the shit out of it.
enough sheep for your dragons then, but none
Yeah,
for
we gotta
us.
feed the
Where's our
dragon.
meat? We want meat.
He's gonna recruit people, bro.
Who's gonna recruit people? The Targaryen?
The bastard brother of Viserys
Targaryen,
and fucking
yeah.
Daemon is gonna recruit people. The guy we saw in the front of that line was the dude that Aegon promised something to him, right? In one of the earlier episodes.
And now no, that's not him. That's his wife right there.
That's the guy's wife, but the guy was in the scene. He was in this.
Where?
He was in the line in the beginning of the scene.
Nah, that's not. You're
Yes, he
talking about
was.
the Targaryen. The Targaryen.
Oh, this
right?
guy right here. Look, right here.
Nah, dude.
That's the
No,
last
that ain't
one.
him.
That's him, isn't it? Am I tripping? Is that not the
Maybe.
guy?
It might be. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong.
That's the guy that Aegon promised some shit to.
I don't
Right.
think. I don't think it's the way the camera focused on that guy tells me it's not him because they're super focused on this lady, and I'm pretty sure this lady's his wife.
Yes, she.
That guy's wife.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. That would make sense if that was his wife and they're just separated like that. That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, bro.
Fuck. All right. Well, either way, I think that guy's gonna be involved in regards to like, yo, we were like,
I
this guy
believe that.
Aegon used to help us out and shit, or he promised to help us out.
He didn't even help you. He just said he would.
Yeah, and they felt good about it, like, oh shit, thank you, King, thank you, whatever the fuck. And then I think maybe it was Otto. I think it was Otto was like, yo, we can't be doing shit like that.
Yeah, don't promise shit you can't. You can't fucking.
Yes. And now Aemon's gonna be hard sell like, don't help them, bro. We need to win this war first. Like, fuck, all resources go to war. Fuck the civilians, you know. They'll have better days later, but for now, some of them gotta die. Except for me, I'll have a full belly, but the rest of them, they gotta, you know, some of them are gonna have to die.
No, he's like, I'm vegan. I don't gotta eat. But yeah, thanks that you have the choice. We don't got no choice, bro.
He's Homelander. He eats mama's breast milk. Except his mom is that random prostitute from that place. Whatever. Either way, these characters are gonna start colliding now, right? The underground, they're getting underfed and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be led by Viserys's and Daemon's fucking brother. He's probably gonna lead it. But here we go.
Moment of truth.
The enemy
What's his
without may be
answer?
fought with swords. The enemy within is more insidious.
Why is this anger directed at us? Is Rhaenyra the pretender who ordered the gullet closed and left them all to starve?
They still look to you to ensure their well-being. That is the burden of authority. But you should not go it alone.
So I have a question, and I don't know if you guys know the answer or not. This is because of the water, or because Cornwallis, right? He runs the fucking sea, so he cut off like imports, right? So they're limited on like
blockade, blockade.
grains and food and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay.
But all the meat's going to the dragons.
Yeah, which I think is actually like, that's actually probably the best storytelling I've seen in the show so far. It's like, oh, they're like, yo, here's how like uprisings start. Like, yeah, we're gonna feed. In our minds, it's for strategy, for winning. Aemon is just in an attitude of like he doesn't care, right? He's like, well, fuck them. They're lower. We're fucking dragons. Fuck them. They're trash. This guy, left foot, right foot, sees like, yo, they're gonna fucking they're gonna fucking like uprise if you let them like starve, right? Which is a bit of theme
he's
throughout
like,
Game
but
of
yeah.
Thrones, right?
And he's like, well, it's not our fault. It's like they don't care whose fault it is. You're their leader. You have
Yes,
to figure it out,
yes. And he's
which is
like,
not
fuck it.
guaranteed. Which is not guaranteed that if he somehow would stop the blockade,
Yes,
would mean like there would still be more battles after that, and that
yeah,
recuperating those resources would be slower than just feeding them what they have now, which is the goats and shit.
yes. And I want to add, I don't think, well, I don't think Aemon's thing is strategical at all. I think it's like he feels as like I'm a dragon, we're superior, and kingdoms rise and fall based on dragons. Thus, when we import food, it's going to the fucking it's going to
Yeah,
dragon riders and dragons, and I guess the nobles to keep them quiet. But mainly, the dragons are what's most important. If you have
or
dragons,
what?
you have fucking power, which I think is a part of Damon's ideology as well. Which I think is like, okay, that's some of the better side of writing in this show. It's actually interesting and a little bit more well thought. I think they didn't play it out as good as they could, but that little narrative is interesting. And this is the first time we're like really seeing that from Aemon. I'm sure the book writers already fucking knew all this shit, but we're actually getting like a sense of it now. He's been relatively quiet the entire time, right?
Also, yeah, but also, what context would he have to like think otherwise in the way you just said?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, we're not really getting a picture of what he's about until he's actually taken power now. Before he was
Yeah,
quiet, playing his fucking role, right?
yeah.
And now he's like seized power, right? He tried to kill the king. He basically killed the king. And
Yeah,
now
he's
he's like,
giving
I'm seizing
opinions.
power. Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving opinions.
Yes. And now he's like, yo, I'm actually
And
the
it's
king. Aegon's fucking dead. I'm the actual, I'm basically actually the fucking king. And now we're going to do things the way I want to do it.
well, also, I mean, like people might hate that shit, but like I gotta go back to the original series. There's no equilibrium, and the equilibrium would be Tyrion. There's no Tyrion here.
Ah, okay.
There's no Tyrion, and there's like, dude, there's no Varys. There's no Varys. There's no fucking Littlefinger. Like you could say like Varys and Littlefinger with the light and the dark of like what
Yeah.
people in King's Landing represented.
Yes.
And on a procedural level, they knew like you have to talk to this person this way, you have to talk to that person that way, and you have to like have a bare minimum of like certain ideologies in regards to certain situations like security
Yes.
and like morale, all those things, and that doesn't like this guy is like he's telling them things, but it's like I don't know. It's almost like he's reading a list that someone else told him. But it's not like Varys or Littlefinger. It's watered down.
This guy is of the world versus Littlefinger or Varys, and I would even say more so than even both of them is Tyrion. Because I think
Yeah.
Tyrion actually represents more of what the
Yes.
outside viewer of the world would be thinking, or like maybe the morals of the people outside of outside of their world, right?
And
if you're a
dude,
viewer in the world, probably be thinking more like Tyrion than you
and
would
there's
be.
like there's little characters that aren't here that were in the other show. There's no
Yeah.
Braun.
Yes. There's
Even the whores had more like you could say the whores
Raz.
had the broads, bro. They had better fucking they had better grasps on reality than fucking what's her face Cersei did.
Yes, because she's protected, privileged, whatever the fuck word you want to put on it. She's in that category, thus she misses out on things in the world. We have guys who are privileged, but they're on the shit end of
Yeah,
privilege, which is Tyrion,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or let's say you're even Littlefinger is also looked down upon.
Oberyn.
Over it, like they have a different. They have more of the viewer's perspective of like the way we see the world,
Even
just from the world we live in.
Marjorie, her grandmother.
Well, they're just clever. I think they're really clever. But
Yeah.
Tyrion
Well,
actually could like.
I would take that over this shit.
Well, yeah.
You just have like
True.
brain dead royalty. Like, oh, I've never washed. No one's ever made me wash my own ass. So how do I wash my ass?
Well, this character's supposed to have the levity, right? Aemon, he's supposed to have that because he's like the shit on royal, right? Aegon's his older brother becomes king, but he's the kid that's picked on when he was younger and had to work his way up. He had to learn Valerian very correctly, and he learned how to sword fight, and he learned how to ride his dragon and all that shit. It's like,
Well,
I did it on my own.
I've stopped you, Jordan. I've stopped you. We time jumped all that. So
Oh,
we don't
true. We don't even know that, do we?
We don't even know that. So we just have to assume it because he fought a couple people that he knows.
Very true. Who the fuck knows?
Apparently, he likes being in brothels. Why? Because they showed us one time.
Every king needs a hand. I'll make it your responsibility.
My prince, it is an honor I've never considered for myself.
Not to serve as hand. You towed to fetch him. Send word to Otto Hightower. My grandsire may be overcautious, but his devotion to his family has never been in doubt.
Oh shit! So he's
you'll
gonna
see.
bring. He's gonna bring Otto Hightower in to be his fucking
You're
man.
late.
His brother's not dead yet,
His
technically,
Grace
right?
the King
So
has regained consciousness this morning.
Oh,
if
shit.
only for a few moments.
You
He's
said
about to
there
kill
was
him.
little hope.
He is stronger than I thought.
He's
This
about to go
morning his
kill
breath
his
comes
ass.
easier. He may yet live. Thank the gods.
bro, okay, I assume he can't talk, but he fucking knows that Aemon was the
he
one
knows.
that went after him. So Aemon
Yeah,
has
he
to
knows.
fucking kill him. Like, clearly has to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking wailing, bro.
Do you remember?
I remember.
He can talk?
Oh shit, he remembers, bro.
Yo!
He
Wait.
has met and all
He
this-
can fucking talk?
Yeah, he should already be king again.
He sure I'd be telling these fools what this guy fucking did.
Yeah, Aemon should be in jail.
Holy shit, man.
Why would you tell him that, you idiot?
I know. He tells him, but not
Don't
all the
kill
other people
yourself,
around him, bro.
Yeah, keep that. Go call your mother, bro. Well, she got no power.
I mean, well, she could tell other people to take away Aemon's fucking power. And by the way, when did they write that? When did they really write that Aemon is so pissed off at Aegon that he wants him dead and shit? Where? When he fucking went to the brothel and made fun of him? Like that is not the reason, bro. This is some childhood shit that he's like built up over time. Right?
Well, Aegon helped Rhaenyra's kids punk him. Remember when they were kids?
Yeah, well, yes, but they haven't given like, okay, now
Dude,
that
they
means he's
haven't
gonna
given-
try to kill the king now.
Yeah,
Like,
they haven't given it, bro. They're just now bringing it. They're retconning that he hates his brother.
Yeah, like
And thinks he doesn't. He probably, if I had to guess, their justification is he doesn't feel he deserves to be king.
yeah.
Which fair enough, but you have to show us that.
Before these last several episodes, the only sense I got was that Aemon felt like, yo, I'm better than you, but you're king. And I will be like, the duty thing, I'll do my duty and protect the realm or whatever by serving this king. Not that I'll find an opportunity to like kill him in open battle in front of everyone. I'll openly shoot fire at him or whatever. Like, they didn't really build that. They didn't. Yeah, he's bitter about his childhood and when Aegon made fun of him when he was with the prostitute or whatever. But, like, they didn't really make it like, okay, that means he's out for vengeance, really. They tried to use it as a surprise. Now that they showed us the surprise, now he's all gung-ho for it as far as what we get to see on camera. That is super duper lazy, stupid, trash fucking surprise storytelling bullshit. I'm telling you right now, that's fucking trash. But I'm sure fans will like, oh, but I'm sure they'll have an excuse for this.
Oh, they stole her dragon. They stole her dragon.
Rumor of it began shortly after the war, ranging more broadly for food.
They killed the dragon, or they
It
stole
is
her dragon.
large and formidable.
They lured it
That's
away with
why.
food and shit.
Alas.
Fuck.
Lured it where?
A merchant cart
I don't
you
fucking
may
know.
abandon will take you to Pentos.
Pentos.
And now they're trying to get rid of her. Yeah.
I'll send 6 good men to protect you on the crossing.
What?
This is, yeah, that's one of the,
All off screen? All of this happened off screen?
yes, apparently. Oh, the food. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Or?
I was gonna say, what are you sorry for?
For
You gave him
score.
great,
And,
you gave him great advice.
you gave him reality.
Yeah.
He wrecked himself.
Well, maybe he wasn't the best tone. Maybe you kind of condescended him, but still not. I wouldn't say it's your fault. A grown ass man.
Well, the show wants us to be on Allison's team, kind of. I just think she's one of the dumbest characters.
Yeah. She's one of the dumbest characters I've ever seen.
Sister.
Hands down. Oh, if you're looking at another dumb one, her
As well
probably
as
the
I found
second
you.
dumbest character.
I wish to give you my blessing.
No,
yeah, Kristen
he's
Cole
dumb.
is
Wow.
god
He's
tier.
dumb. Yeah, he's dumb.
He is the
Queen Dowager.
Oh, that's her brother?
He's the Associated Press #1 dumbest
Yeah, he's
character of all time.
he's
I wondered if you've heard
he's
from
number
Father.
one. Da-da.
I sent ravens to High God and Andal town, but have had no reply.
She's talking to all of her
Icon.
relatives all of a sudden in this
And all our
episode.
lost souls.
Someone's dying right now. Someone's gonna die. This is Rhaenyra's food coming in.
Ships. They came ashore in the middle of the night with gifts from the Queen.
This is the guy I was like, oh, he's gonna fucking join Rhaenyra's rebellion or whatever. Wait. So Rhaenyra did exactly what the U.S. government does in other countries. Yeah. Like you starve a country.
Regime change with actors. Was it paid actor? Regime change in King's Landing, bro.
Oh fuck! She actually did that.
She sent the drone to Maduro during a press conference.
Like, oh, you guys ain't got no food? Watch this. Sprinkle food everywhere. Oh,
Where the
fuck.
fuck did she get? Where did she get food from?
Because they're covering the fucking ports, man. Cornwallis and his ships are covering the fucking ports. All
Wait,
imports.
can you rewind that? How did she disseminate the food? I didn't see that.
It's way back. She fucking put them on little boats and floated them out there. By like little sailboats, I guess. And they just floated towards across the Black Sea. What's it called? Blackwater Sea.
The daughter's definitely dying, bro.
Someone's
She's
dying.
dying.
It might be
No.
It could be Allison.
No, it's not Allison.
I don't. The
No.
way she's talking to her family and shit, man.
No.
I don't know, man.
Helena's dead, bro.
It's the Queen of Fishes! Keep moving!
Oh, she's getting the walk of shame.
Shame! Yeah, Helena's dead, bro.
Oh, the daughter.
Oh, shit. Holy shit. Oh, they're about. Oh, you better start running.
Now
bro.
you're fucked. Now you're
You better
fucked.
start. Helena's dead, bro. Helena's dead. Oh, yeah.
They're both
Helena's
dead. There's no way they survived this. Oh, she's gonna get pushed to the spike. Oh, never mind.
Yo, how did these two survive that?
I know. They were like straight up captured. That looked bad, man.
How did these two squeak out of that?
Oh, I don't know. Can I see that again? Like where they were?
Yo, they look like they
Look at
were.
where they're capped. Bro, they're full captured.
This looks like Resident Evil. I mean, like World War Z shit, bro, in Israel.
Look at this shit. There's people behind them, right, chasing them. There's people in front of them.
Yeah, how this is that?
Boom, you're fucking captured right there.
Yeah, how are you not captured?
He's gonna say the words, but it's gonna be to someone that doesn't need to hear it.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, it's left foot, right foot.
My lord.
Left foot, right foot's here, bro.
Grand
You're
Maester
dead.
instructed me to.
The king will be most eager for his draft. In an hour.
No, this guy wants to keep Aegon alive. No, Jordan. He needs
Why?
Aegon to stay alive. There's no way you're telling me you think
The drink takes the pain away.
Aegon's helping
your
me.
mind.
What?
Well,
Take
listen.
heart, Your Grace. You've already written yourself.
Either
into
Kristen
legend.
Cole's the
You
hand
survived
or
to
Otto
take the
Hightower's
fight.
the hand, right?
Yeah.
But I'm afraid you will never be whole. Orwell has exhausted
How
his
come?
abilities.
What is this bullshit, bro? I don't like this, man. That's really bad. Why the fuck are the only two people that this motherfucker talks to is the people that probably want to get rid of him, bro? What
Yeah.
are we talking about? Unless left foot, right foot's on his fucking team somehow, which I can't imagine, right? Let's say either way, this dude will not be named Hand, right? Either Aegon lives and Kristen Cole's named Hand is still Hand, or Aegon dies and Otto Hightower becomes Hand. So but who's fucking Allison? Kristen Cole. So it's like, yo, lower him down a peg. I mean, I don't know. They need to make this make sense for me. Because why is he talking to the two worst people he should be talking to?
Yeah.
Like, why is that happening? Coincidentally? Like, what are we doing?
Your brother rules in your place now, which means that your life is in danger.
Oh, he's on Aegon's.
I think you know.
I told you, bro. The fuck can he do
I
for you?
don't fucking like that, man. They happen to be in church. Wasn't she just at his bedside, man? She's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the church and pray over his body while he's there and shit. So hopefully, maybe when he wakes up, the first person he sees is the loving mother. What are we doing, man? That's such like they keep doing this more and more in this fucking show, where just absolute conveniences that for characters that clearly this is not by accident, folks. These are writers writing this. They're writing in conveniences for situations, man. Which is what? Band-aids for shitty writing, man. They're doing this right in front of your faces. I don't think anyone cares, by the way, that I'm even saying this. I'm just saying though, it has to be said. Like, how come he's waking up in these moments, but not when someone that should actually hear this information or hear what he has to say? Is he gonna tell this guy yo? Is he gonna tell this guy yo, Aemon tried to kill me? Is he gonna tell him that if he trusts him or whatever? What do we do? He has to, right? He's got to tell someone. Whatever.
Oh my god, another fucking... It's like they always find a way to end it with this fucker and these dream shit.
She's gone.
Is this an off-screen scene? Is this an off-screen scene?
Yes.
This is now important now, Anthony. When Viserys was wrecked when he had to make the choice between his baby and the wife, right?
Yeah.
And now the wife's dead.
And apparently we didn't see this in season 1.
No. No.
No. Is this a retcon? This is a retcon.
This has to be after the baby's dead, too.
Yeah. She's dead.
She died, and the baby died shortly after, right? But they thought he lived for a second. Okay. This is both of their fucking... Didn't they burn them? I don't remember, man. Whatever. He's on attack? No way. And?
Yeah. Yes.
If they let one of the bastards
ride
a dragon.
He's dead.
He might bond with the dragon. You fucking watch.
Why is the dragon after him specifically?
Because they're gonna bond and it's bad writing. You accept it. Stop complaining. Enjoy it, Anthony.
Oh, he got the saddle on him too, Jordan. He got the saddle on him. They made sure you saw that the dragon had the saddle on him.
It's like he loves you, but he doesn't give me any no mind. Well, now you get a dragon, you pussy. There's no one rotting him. They just let him free and he found someone?
Apparently.
So my argument about Cornrollus not fucking having a dragon, like, that made sense now.
It did.
And even if we somehow prevailed, how will I rule a kingdom when my own son doubts me?
You have me.
You have my thanks.
That's hot,
Truly.
but why are you so loyal to her?
Now that's a good question.
She didn't fucking save you of anything. Like,
oh, she denied her? Rhaenyra denied her?
Because of that, I will serve you. I believe you are meant to be queen.
why, like, she's now doing things based on morals. Why? Because she told Rhaenyra a story that we never heard before, to make the audience believe that she's now a character that does actions based on her morals. Wow. I mean, fucking brilliant. I mean, they're right. They're like, are they retconning in real time? Like, what do we do? What do we call this? It's like, it's like they have a scene planned out for like a bicycle going by, and like, they give a character 5 minutes to talk about. Man, when I was a kid, I loved bicycles. Bicycles were so awesome. We've never heard it before. Oh man, bicycles are so fucking awesome. So that when they have the scene where the bicycle rolls by, we have a reason for their reaction. Like, this is what they're doing, bro. They're doing that right in front of us. Whatever. No one cares. Here we go. Hey, Aunt, maybe your SJW thing, like, women being awesome. Are they going to make out? They're going to make out.
The scissor tech?
They're going to make out.
Well, I know this lady's gay in real life, so.
Who is?
Rhaenyra.
I like women too. We can.
Yeah, I'm a lesbian too.
Oh!
Get off.
Oh! Oh! I'm not mad at this.
So is Neurotic wrecked yet or not?
Why are they in love? Maybe they're not in love. Maybe they're just horny for each other. Why are they horny for each other?
I'm with it. I ain't asking questions.
I have to, Anthony. This is for YouTube, bro. I have to answer.
Don't ask. No questions.
I have to ask these questions. I need to actually say, "What are you gay?" I need to ask that question. In.
The Dragon Sea Smoke has been.
Why is Rhaenyra into girls?
Yes, she does that.
Have we seen that?
From what we've heard.
I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. This show is kind of fucking boring, bro.
I had fun, Anthony. I had fun yelling and ranting.
I have fun, but I have fun at all the wrong times.
Anthony, you had the perfect opportunity, bro. You had the perfect opportunity to ask Rhaenyra, like, why are you gay?
Yeah, why are you gay? I was too right to ask her that shit, bro. And you're right, the guy ruined it. There's dumb shit going on, but it takes itself too seriously for me to indulge in the stupidity.
They're writing scenes that won't make sense unless you watch 30 seconds before the scene, bro. It's like they're doing that to us. Like, this is embarrassing at this point. I'm telling, like, the shit we just saw, man, with fucking whatever. I don't know did he call her worm or some shit like that? Her Master of Whispers for Rhaenyra, right? The chick she's making out with, right? They made her tell this story because they know 30 seconds later we need her to say something like, you're worthy of being queen. But even that seemed like a setup just to have them make out. Like, it's like a couple seconds later. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, with this writing.
If we like cut out that 30 seconds prior to that, none of it makes sense. If we cut to them making out, does that make sense at all? Like, if we cut them talking before that, does them making out make sense, Anthony? At all? Does it make any bit of fucking sense?
Nah, it just shows me what's her name. Do you know the lady's name?
I thought her name was like the Worm or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
Like when she starts kissing her, they should play that. What's that song called? "Bad to the Bone." They should start playing that shit. Bad.
Okay, seriously, if you cut out like a minute before they made out, and there was a scene where they were just making out, would that make any sense in the show?
No, it's in the books, Jordan. Don't worry about it. It's in the
Okay.
books.
How about the scene where she's like, oh no, and in my opinion, you are the best to rule. If we cut out the 30 seconds before that, maybe it would make a little bit more sense. It would make a little bit more sense. But would it really make sense? You'd almost need like their stupid writing
yeah.
build up to make that make sense.
Yeah, it would, Jordan, because it's in the books.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
That's all. I'm just everything I see. Anytime I see something stupid, it's in books.
I don't want to hear that shit, Ant.
Because that's what these book readers deserve. They deserve to get assigned all blame for the shitty writing in the show. It's in the book.
How are people falling for that, man? Dude, how come the king wakes up and the only people he ends up talking to is no one that's really gonna help him? Like, or he say to fucking Aemon that
I remember
what you did, like type of shit, right?
Yeah, I remember that bad chapter in the books.
He tells no one else.
No,
and Allison is conveniently gone when he wakes up again.
The books.
You can't pray over his body where he is. You got to go to the fucking church. I'm telling you, man.
You can do all the things right, but the books.
This is the main difference between Game of Thrones and this fucking massacre. Is that if you eliminate minutes from the like just sections of like 1 or 2 minutes of the show, certain scenes will make zero sense. They won't make any fucking sense.
They need to be retconned. They need to be told later off screen.
It won't work at all, man. You're like, yo, how'd this happen? Oh, it was in that 30-second span that we saw over here. Like, what? Like, that's such an indictment on their writing. That should be that's the fucking Da Vinci Code of this show. It's figured out now. If you eliminate certain portions of the show, I don't mean like episodes or seasons. I mean minutes of an episode, of a random episode, minutes of it. Certain things make entirely no sense. Instead of characters being built up over time to where, let's say they skip a certain scene here or there with Jon Snow and Daenerys, it would still kind of make sense if they fall in love later on. It wouldn't be all bending on like this one little 2-minute scene or 1-minute scene or 30-second fucking dialogue. It wouldn't be all depending on that. It'd be at least like spanned out and make more sense. But this show, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, man.